The message.
Yeah. Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, yeah, Under the Lights.
Yeah. Welcome back to Under the Lights. I'm your host, Big Mike, and I got my co-host Jordan with me today. What's up, boy?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
You feeling better today, man? You feeling you good? You back to normal?
No, I'm not. I'm sad still.
Yeah, it's gonna sting a little bit. It's gonna sting for a minute.
It will.
How everything else going, man? Shit, at least you got, you got soccer to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we haven't really spoke today, to be honest with you, but yeah, man. I'm all right, you know what I'm saying? I just I got to play soccer last night, got to run that shit off a bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was with Baja. And Lucas. He's over there. You know what I'm saying? I got to coach these kids a bit later. I'm gonna go help a couple of these kids with some video stuff. So you know what I'm saying? Doing stuff for the youth. You know what I mean?
Yep, I feel you. Always
waiting for Rohan to get back because he's supposed to be getting back anytime now. So
yep,
just preparing for that. You know what I mean? Because I'm house sitting for him at the moment. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, man.
What you doing?
You good? I'm good, man. You know what I mean? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And I know you got a busy evening. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. You feel me? So
long still. So you know.
Yeah, I already know, man. So you already know. Listen, man. The Lakers, they on a back-to-back game. 2-game losing streak. You know what I'm saying? They lost to Houston, and then turned around and lost to Atlanta last night. You feel me? Man. What can the Lakers like? What do the Lakers need? You know what I mean, to be legit title contenders. You know what I'm saying? You want to go? You want me to go?
I mean, that's your team still, so you know how we do.
Listen, this is what I say. What they don't need to do, because I'm saying it again. Fire Darvin Ham. Fire Darvin Ham. Fire Darvin Ham. You know what I mean? They don't need to do that. You know what I mean? They brought Darvin Ham there. To who you gonna get? Who you gonna get? They brought him there for defense and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, who else are you going to get that's out there on the market? You feel what I'm saying? Like, the team as a whole, like I said before, I don't care what AD, LeBron, Jared Vanderbilt, that's all he does is play defense. We know he's out there flying around. We know that. But it's more to it than that. And I can keep saying, play harder. Well, nigga, Austin Reeves is just not a defender. It's not what he is, bro. You know what I mean? Rui, it's not what he is. And D-Lo, they're not defenders. You know what I'm saying? And they getting the bulk of the time. A lot of the time.
What's wrong with Rui though? Rui.
I'm just saying, as far as a real legit defender. You know what I mean? I think he's obviously a better defender than D-Lo and Austin Reeves. You know what I mean? But and even Torian Prince, he up and down some nights. You know, up and down. Like, I'd be like, you just let motherfucker just walk past you. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you really doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to give him the baseline. Or say, if you're going to give him the baseline, there needs to be some type of communication to say, hey, step up and cut this off. Some type of shit. Because he give the baseline and shit sometime, and the lane is just open. So that means there's no communication. There's something. You know what I'm saying? You lacking something somewhere. You feel what I mean? And listen, man, you might have to move some furniture, dog. Now, who you might get, I don't know. Because what they need is defense. Somebody that can, they can close. Everybody needs to close out better on the three. Just play better, solid defense around the board. Maybe they might need to move some furniture, but it's gonna have to be somebody that can play defense. Because why move furniture and you're gonna go get the same player? Why would you do that? So if they do move some furniture, it's like, who you gonna get?
Well, you seen that clip of KG? Or was it KG or was it Haslam? I think it was somebody, and he was talking about what do you think the Lakers should do? And he said the same thing, something similar about move some old furniture or something like that.
Oh, he said move old furniture.
Yeah.
Who, KG said that?
I think it was someone on IG, if I'm not mistaken. It was 100% someone said that.
See,
I think it was Snoop Dogg. Yeah, he was talking about move furniture.
What
The
was
exact thing.
What was he on? What was this?
I think it might have been all the smoke. I'm not too sure, but he was on
All right.
something, and he said, "Yeah, you need to move furniture." But I think he was just talking about. I think he was talking about like you can move the younger guys. You know what I'm saying? And then AD, I think he was talking about because he was saying like LeBron's doing his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's wrong with
yeah.
AD? He been playing pretty good, unless you're just talking about
he has been, but it's not really leading to nothing. And he, you know
I feel what you're saying. I feel what you mean.
So you know what I'm saying? For me, it's just like, I mean, I cut you off, still my bad, but I'm not listen, it's like you're in a spot like the Warriors, man. You know what I mean? Like, are you gonna win? It don't look like it.
No.
You know what I mean? If you're in the Lakers organization, are you just going all like LeBron is 40, bro? You know what I mean? Like, let's just keep it 100. You might like if you know you ain't gonna win, and Lakers is a franchise, and they're a franchise, they're all about winning.
All about winning.
But if you know you're not gonna win, you're just okay. You might as well. What do you think? Maybe trade AD and trade Bron. Like what? Like trade them to organizations where they can go win, and you can get something solid for them. You know what I mean? Like. Seriously. Think about
listen,
it.
if you were to trade Bron, bro, that's I mean, you talking about LA wouldn't forgive him. You know what I'm saying? Like this is LeBron who's still playing ball, who's still hey, listen, man. I mean,
yeah, but if you know you ain't winning, if you know
but if you know with this team right here, if you ain't about to go get a championship, then why not? That's what you said.
Yeah,
because
you know you ain't gonna win. Why don't you just cash in on Bron right now? Cash in on AD right now. You can get good young pieces for them. Good, and then your future's looking bright.
Is that what Snoop said?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Snoop already said to move these boys too, and I'm in agreement with him.
He said LeBron and AD.
100%. I think he's saying AD. And he's. I mean, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he's saying to move furniture. You know what I mean? I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he's saying to move furniture. And I 100% agree with him, bro. You got to move. And if you know you ain't gonna win, Philly, if Bron know you ain't gonna win, like I don't think niggas gonna be mad if he gets like you trade Bron for young pieces to like any team, makes him a championship contending team. You know what I mean? Like you say, like for instance. Let's go down the list.
Yeah.
You trade him to Golden State, they championship, like they're ready. Okay, they about to win. Right away.
Yeah, I don't want to see that though.
I know. You trade him for DeJounte Murray, Atlanta. You're like, oh shoot, bro. They got a little good young core, Trae Young. You're like, oh shoot. Damn.
Trade him to the Sixers.
I'm just yeah. Let's not start on that. Damn sure we not getting on that because shit. Let's not start on that, okay? Let's go. Sixers is not looking good at the moment, and you know it. But and B about to be out, bro.
I mean, yeah, your boy Kuminga fell on his damn knee and shit.
Yeah, but they was instead of just resting.
No. Listen, we're gonna talk about that next. Keep going though.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, just think about it. Put him. So you have Sacramento, right? You have the Thunder. You have Minnesota. You trade. Say you were to trade Cat for LeBron. We talking like, oh my god. You get what I'm saying? If you get some young some draft picks and Dort and Isaiah Joe or whatever it is from Oklahoma, you looking like holy shit. The Thunder, they're gonna win. Think about it. Any team, you owe that to LeBron too. You know what I'm saying? Send him to a team that's probably gonna win. You put him to any team, bro. They probably gonna win a chip, bro. You can get hella good pieces for AD, and that is a fact.
Listen to this, right? So one of the trade rumors is like, LeBron, to Dallas, back with Kyrie, a reunion.
For who?
That's just what I'm looking at right now.
You throw LeBron, you trade LeBron for Kyrie. You looking at Luka and LeBron?
What it is obviously Tim Hardaway gone. Max Kleber gone. Multiple role players with draft picks. You know what I'm saying? That's just one scenario. You know what I'm saying? So if LeBron were to get traded, you know what I'm saying, it would definitely be to a contender, and they're gonna keep contending. You know what I'm saying?
And they're gonna keep contending at least Braun right now, another 2 years, put him on a team. They title contender, especially one of those teams that's already like even on the crisp. You know what I mean? Like even those teams that are like on a little bit on the outside looking in at the moment. You know what I mean? Like,
so you basically said, I mean, like we basically saying trades need to happen. You just basically saying start over if they want to. But what that don't make the Lakers title contenders then.
No, but I'm saying at least you're starting fresh from young legs, like all the other teams in the league that are pretty much at the top.
But I'm saying, what about what? So assuming like none of that happens though, what about this season? What do they need to do to be title contenders?
You're gonna have to obviously you're gonna have to get another star. Clearly, you're gonna have to get another star.
And the thing is, the stars is, you know what I'm saying? Who are they looking at? Like a Zach LaVine? He don't play defense.
He don't, but I mean,
you know
you're not gonna win off of. You're not gonna get a whole bunch of defenders right now. Like you ain't got that right now. Right now, Zach LaVine, DeJounte Murray.
Murray is he's good. He's good.
Yeah, he's good. I mean? If you want to straight up,
he can play your guard. He can play defense too, though.
Yeah, you want to go straight up with D'Angelo Russell, DeJounte Murray, or whatever. You know, yeah, I can see that happening. Maybe, you know what I'm saying. But like I could see that. But does that put you guys over the top? Not really. It kind of, it puts you just kind of right there. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really put you guys up there like that. You know what I mean? So that's why Lakers are in a tough spot at the moment. So you guys just gonna have to. That's why I say you should just if you know you're not gonna win, you might as well cash in on these boys right now. Start again for next season, man. And in the next few years coming up, going forward.
When I say move furniture, do whatever you gotta do to keep LeBron. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know what I mean. And if you can, like, we see AD. You know what I mean? He's hurt again. You know what I mean? We seen what happened. You know what I'm saying? I think he pulled something. Like I said, I don't know if he got kneed. I think he pulled something, and he still played, looking whatever. You know what I mean? I just sit down, bro. Like just sit down. Just sit down. You know what I mean? Like just sit down. If you can get, I wouldn't mind. You know what I mean? If you could get something, really good for Anthony Davis package. And people would be like, "Wow, you want to trade Eddie?" I mean, he's hurt often. You know what I'm saying? He's hurt often. You feel me? So I mean, whatever the trade packages could and would be, you feel me? It would just have to be players that can also play some type of defense, bro, and that can still go out there and be productive on the offensive end of the game. You feel me? But the trade Darvin Ham rumors and shit like that, everybody, who the hell you gonna get? Who you gonna get? Like Darvin Ham cannot make. Austin Reeves is trying. Let's make that clear. He's trying. You know how we look at when we was talk about Steph. Steph ain't just. I seen Steph in my eyes. This is my opinion. In 2016 finals, he didn't want that smoke with Kyrie. He didn't want that. You know what I mean? But when Steph has to play defense, Steph is trying, my nigga. He's putting his heart out, trying. You feel me? That's just not his best asset. And it's the same thing for Austin Reeves. He trying. He working hard. He is trying to guard Steph. He's trying to guard these guards that go at, because when all in doubt, when in doubt, go at Austin Reeves. We will get to the lane. You feel me? It's kind of like a James Bradbury situation with my Eagles. When in doubt, attack number 24. You will get the ball and your receiver will catch it and score. Ask Drew fucking Lock. You know what I mean? With them 6 catches for 92 yards on the game-winning fucking drive. You know what I mean? And so he's trying, but it just don't. It don't work for him. You know what I mean? So maybe you want to put him in there. I don't know. You know, I don't know right now. You feel me? But
yeah,
something has to
try.
Yeah, something has to change in that in with that roster. Something. And I
like how you threw that straight at Steph though.
No. I'm saying everybody know that though.
No, I mean they know that like it just makes sense. I'm not putting if I know I'm not the best defender on my team and other people can guard Kyrie. Kyrie's a wizard with the ball. Right. And we gonna try to make sure that they on it.
But see, and this is another thing, right? And that's true. But this is another thing, though, bro. You see how when they playing defense now, they know it's a screen coming, they just pass them off. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. It's a way. I said it before. It's a way that we ain't switching nothing. If you get a nigga, we ain't switching nothing. Get up on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Defense is effort. It's want to. You feel me? And when Klay Thompson said, "No, you not Kyrie. No, you not getting Steph. You getting me." Klay Thompson is up, nigga. No, I'm getting through this motherfucker. You on me. And what do we see? We seen Steph Curry go through with a Amon Shumpert over there or some type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't allow it.
Yeah.
Sometimes he did. But if you want to play defense, bro, and you have the skill to do that, you're going to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a team thing. That's a team thing. That's everybody, dog. Everybody. It ain't. Why we passing it off for? So, hey, yeah, go ahead, bro. Say that's for what? Yeah. No. So they, like I said, they're gonna have to. I'm tired of saying play harder. You know what I mean? Like I said, we can score with the best of them. We can score with we might go out there and put up 120 points against the Nuggets, but the Nuggets got 135. They got 134. Or whatever it is, they got more. You feel me? Got to be able to stop somebody. You have to. You ain't gonna get nowhere. It is what it is, man. So, moving on. The Warriors got a dub last night against my Philadelphia 76ers, 119-107. Also ending Joel Embiid's 22-game win streak of 30 points or more. How big is this win for the Golden State Warriors? Talk to me, bro.
But Philly, we've been talking about the Warriors, especially obviously myself, the past few times. Like as I said before, we always in tight games, right?
Yep.
We've been in tight games a whole bunch of times, bro.
Yep.
Need the NBA in clutch games at the moment and all that shit. So it's like we're in games. You know what I mean? It's just about, are we pulling out these games? You know what I'm saying? So it's a big win because we need wins right now. You know what I mean? Like,
yes,
we need wins, nigga.
Yep.
We need wins. So we need wins at any cost at the moment. You know what I'm saying? I already told you that we can play good against teams. Like, we're pretty much playing good against every team. But when I mean against every team, it can be the best team in the league, right, Philly?
Yep.
Or the goddamn worst team in the league.
Right.
You know what I mean? It don't matter who it is. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, but it was a solid win. Like, you know, there was no Maxey, no Covington. You guys had a few guys out. You know what I mean? You know, so did we at that, obviously. We had a few guys out too.
Yep.
So it was.
Don't mention Covington. No, he been out. Like, he been out, and when we was winning, he was out. You know what I mean? So I don't want to bring him up. You know what I mean? But Maxey and Nicholas Batum and Marcus Morris, okay. But Covington, he been out for a long time. But y'all I know Clay didn't play for y'all.
Clay, Chris Paul, Gary Payton.
He been out for y'all too, though. He been out.
Yeah. And Gary Payton been out is out as well. Like, we have players that are out, but you know, it is what it is. But you know, obviously, when Steph is playing well, it's always, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always tell you, like, Steph, just like we had that conversation the other day. Yeah. Steph needs to go out there and just, nigga, go out there and just shoot, nigga. Go out there and I need you, James Harden, shoot 25 times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like,
That's the only way that we really get in. And also, Kuminga has proved, like, goddamn, man, that he's just making strides right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we're gonna definitely need to keep him. but if there's a trade that's going to be made, like he's going to be the most valuable thing. You know what I mean? And
they ain't letting him go though, bro. They not. I don't think they letting Kuminga go, dog.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let him go with it. I think they probably
that wouldn't be smart.
Wiggins.
That wouldn't be smart. He's gaining, a liking in excuse me, in Golden State. You know what I mean? With the more playing time he's getting, you know what I'm saying? He's gaining a liking, bro. The fans love him, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You can tell when he cut his hair, like he was different. Even like they was happy about that. You feel me? So yeah, bro, like, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm seeing, so like from that, like seeing that Kuminga, even Wiggins has been playing well too.
He had a good game. He was 8 of 10 for 23. Good ass game.
But defensively also, right? Like he's out there doing his thing.
Yes.
That it's kind of weird with Wiggins that we know that he's capable of doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just first off, is getting the opportunities because this is the lowest amount of shot attempts that he's been receiving in his entire career. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely just not been in the offensive. His offensive output has been low because obviously he's not getting a lot of opportunities. Yeah. But if that's a lack of effort from him, maybe defensively and all that stuff. Because if you're doing defensively well, then you're probably going to be put into games, right? But then also obviously that he's not confident with his shooting at the moment. So he wasn't really, getting them attempts up. You know what I mean? Like, and usually we feature him quite a bit, right? Because he sometimes has an advantage on players, right? Because the best defenders are usually on Steph, right? So he usually has maybe the second or maybe third because then they'll put a guy on Clay running around, right?
Right.
So he usually has an advantage, and now that advantage is going now that Kuminga has made a rise, we're gonna need him to continue that because then he's gonna go at guys that definitely he's able to go at. So that's a positive. So all in all, it's a good win. It's a good what is it called? Thing block, like a stepping block. You know what I mean? That we got to win off. Obviously, have a good opponent. It's sad that Embiid had to get hurt, but I think we was gonna win that game regardless. You know what I mean? Embiid had a tough shooting night. You know what I mean? He had Draymond on him, and he was already injured, so he was kind of, forcing it a lot too. Obviously, you know what I mean? So,
I'm glad you said that because I was gonna say it, and I'm glad you said it before I did because if I said it, when you say things like that, people will say, "Oh no, that's excuse." You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. He was definitely hurt. He was definitely rattled. He was definitely hurt. You could just tell he was forcing it. And that's due to the 65 game rule. You know what I mean? Like if like I get it, you want players to play, but if a dude is hurt and he has a real excuse to being hurt, then it shouldn't apply. If you're taking rest days, then okay, I get it. But if a dude is hurt, now you're gonna lose a player that's one of the faces of the league, that's a 2-time MVP of the league, a scoring champion of the league. Right?
One time. One MVP.
One time what?
One MVP.
Yeah. Oh, damn! No, he was about to get 2.
I mean, if he can stay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the way that he's balling, that's what I'm saying too.
How you think I feel about Jalen Hurts last season? Balling, missed 2 games, but come back and play the last 2, play very well, and still lose the MVP. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, man.
Who won the MVP last year in the NFL?
Pat Mahomes.
Remember,
Jalen Hurts was the front runner, and he missed those 2 straight games, and then boom, that halted Pat Mahomes. I just feel like you should stay in your place. If you come back and if you got to miss 4 or 5 weeks in a row in the NFL, okay, all right, 2 games, and then you come back for the last 2 and ball out. You should be able to keep your place where you was at. So are you just not an MVP no more because you missed 2 games? Or whatever. Was you done?
No, you can go. Like we both pretty much saying the same things, but keep continue.
So all right, look, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm watching the warm-ups, and they talking, Joel Embiid, he's kind of you barely getting through warm-ups. You barely getting through warm-ups, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I hear people saying, "Oh, he ain't want to play Jokic. He ain't scared of Jokic." No. The man is hurt. Why would he 6-2 against Jokic, man, in his career? And the last 2 times they played is over 40. You know what I'm saying? So there's no fear of going to Denver playing against Jokic. He didn't play against Denver. He didn't play against the Trailblazers. And you seen how he looked last night. The man should have just set the
Something's going on with your audio. Something going on with my audio.
All
right, we good.
Okay. But no, you could tell like last night, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, he's forcing it. I'm from the jump, bro. I promise you, the first jumper I seen, I said, that don't even look right. He forcing that. He ain't got no lift or nothing. But my thing is this. You hurt, sit on the bench, and get well. Fuck that MVP. I don't give a fuck about racking up MVPs. Maybe he does. But I'm saying I want to win that big one. I want that big-ass ring. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had the championship in Philadelphia 76ers since 1983.
Yeah, but Philly, you also got to take you also have to take into account, like most of these cats, remember, you gotta what's it called? Remember, all NBA selections.
Yeah.
Remember? People get paid that way.
I get it, bro. I get it. But what I'm saying is, I get it. But listen, you gonna go out
pockets right there.
I know. But what I'm saying is this, though, bro. Look at how he looked last night. You said it before me, and this is your team against my team. You know what I'm saying? So and you call it
your audio, man. I don't know if it's just on my side, but
that's on your side. I don't have no issues. Anybody that's watching right now, can you hear me perfectly fine? Let me know. We got a viewer right now. If we do, are we good? Is my audio good?
Talk to him.
But listen, look how he looked last night, bro. And then so I start watching the game, and the Warriors, you know, they do what they're supposed to do. Oh, ain't no Maxey? Oh yeah. So now Pat Bever's your running mate. That's your point guard. When you get the ball, double get the ball out your hands. Yeah. You know what I mean? Cool. But my thing is this. But now I'm waiting on Nick Nurse to make a change. I'm saying, first of all, why the fuck you got him posting up by the goddamn 3-point fucking line? For what? I hate that. Post up down low. And if they bring the double team in, that's fine. Get the ball, act quick. Act quick. Don't be standing. I'm not about to let you get the ball at the top of the key or, you know, by the 3-point line in deep mid-range and you doing all of this. You doing all what you trying to get a clean look at it. You 7'2", nigga. You can see the rim. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting you do that. Double team is coming. So when you pass that ball to Pat Bear, we not worried about you. But why are you at the top of the key doing this? Get your big ass down there in the paint. Get your big ass down there in the paint and do the shit. You know they coming for the double team. Make it easier on yourself. Nick Nurse, step in and say that shit, man. But even before that, he shouldn't have fucking played. 5 of 18, and like you said, he was forcing it. 14 points. And look, he only had 7 rebounds. Ain't like he was going to go get them. You know what I mean? Look how he was running up the floor. We can't afford to have injuries, bro. I told you this before. We can't afford to have injuries. And the thing is, he took 6 jumpers, six 3-point shots. The man only take 3 a game. He taking more shots that night from the thing because you settling because you ain't right. So you should have just set it. He should have just set his ass down. But this is a good win. Huh? When
I think he's coming out.
Okay. When it comes to the Warriors, man, you know what I'm saying? When you playing the way that they playing, you know, they had a 19-24 record coming in. Any win is a good win, especially against a team that's 29-17. Yeah, he was fucked up out there, but shit, they did what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? Did what they had to do. It's a good win for them. You feel me? But I just think fuck that MVP, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna risk hurting yourself more. You big as he big. I remember I told you, my guy seen he big as hell. He is humongous. You don't need to be out here trying to risk, you know what I'm saying, your injury to get worse all because you want an MVP or you can get paid for making all NBA first team or getting an MVP. You ain't broke, baby. You know what I'm saying? If that's what he's doing. So just sit down, rest, get better, and then come back and do your thing, man. It ain't the playoffs. We ain't even to the All-Star game yet. That's all I had to say about
I'm with you.
That's all I had to say.
I'm with you.
Man.
But that's all due to just the 65 game rule.
I get it, but I just don't. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta protect yourself, man. You know what I mean? I mean, good game
Who do you
for the
blame
Warriors.
that on, him or the organization?
Both. Why would you let him out there? You see him in warm-ups looking crazy. You barely getting through warm-ups. And warm-up is not the game. That's full speed.
Yeah, and this
why?
offense that you're dealing with is a bit different.
Right, they moving around.
The offense that they have is, they moving around, running around. You doing slides, man, the whole game, man. Especially with Draymond Green was playing the 5, so the pick and roll is gonna be high as a mug. So you're gonna have to be up. You're gonna have to be up there because you're gonna be almost not like close to damn near halfway because the pick and roll is coming for Steph and Steph's that's too much running around, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Tobias Harris had a good game. He was 10 of 18, but that didn't matter. It didn't matter to because he's not the guy. The engine is Joel Embiid. He's the engine to this team. Hence the 3-9 record without Joel Embiid. They averaged 121 points a game with Embiid and 111 points without him. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm gonna have to. I can't hear you. I can't
hear me. That nigga can't hear me. Anybody else having trouble? Anybody having trouble? I'm hearing everything perfectly fine. So hopefully, you know what I mean? Here he is. We back.
All right. Yeah, man. I couldn't hear you at all. Keep going.
What did you hear me say?
Yeah, it's still doing the thing, man. I don't know what's going on.
That's your shit, man. That's your shit, man. You good? This nigga froze. How we looking now? How we looking now? Can you hear me? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah. You can hear me?
I can hear you still, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, man, I don't know what's the last thing you heard me say. Can you still hear me now? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
All right. I don't know what the last thing is.
Right,
yeah, I don't know what's the last thing that what you heard, but I was just saying that Tobias Harris had a good game. He was 10 of 18. He still froze. He was 10 of 18, 26 points, but that didn't mean nothing because you slow Joel Embiid down. That's the key. You understand? That's the key. So he's not the engine. Joel Embiid's the engine. Hence that 3-9 record without him. We averaged 121 with him and 111 points without him. 121 points a game with him, 111 points without him, and 3-9 without him. So the 26 points from Tobias Harris is like, man, that's fine. Joel Embiid ain't doing shit. But good win for the Warriors, but Joel Embiid need to sit down. And then, in matter of fact, it got worse. You got a whole body. Kaminga, what's Kaminga? Probably, what is he, 220?
Yeah, big boy.
Yeah, big boy. You know what I'm saying? And his whole body weight, because his Kaminga butt didn't hit the ground. The ground was Joel Embiid's knee.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it made it worse. So you got a whole 220 pounds, and that's just not 220 pounds. We talking if I'm 260 and I hit you or fall on you, that's just not 260 pounds. You got to talk about the force of the weight and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And he active on the ground and shit like that, and boom. And we seen it straightforward. You know what I mean? So he just made it worse. Just should have sat down. That's it. You know what I mean?
So basically, Warriors, we coming back, man. We going 5 in a row. We going to get back in the play-in. We going to get, I'm telling you, man, don't give us some hope, man. Don't give us hope. They don't want to play us in that first round. I'll tell you that right now.
So you're back on the Warriors now, right?
What do you mean I'm back on the Warriors? I mean, listen.
You divorced. You just divorced. You said you didn't care on money. You didn't care. You know what I mean? It don't matter.
Not that. I said that we just because we suck, bro. But listen,
okay.
I'm gonna, I need hope, man. I need hope. Superman. The movie. Man of Steel.
Yeah.
I got hope, man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. Y'all got the Grizzlies next. I mean, that should be. I mean, you can beat it without John Morant. You did that the year you won the last championship.
We beat them with him too, nigga. But keep going.
I'm just saying, he didn't finish the series. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And you got the Hawks after that.
Can't win.
And then you got us again, the Sixers again on the 7th in February.
And Joel will be out.
Yep. You got the Pacers, Halliburton. You know what I mean? You got the Suns. So yeah, I mean, listen, y'all can
up to the Sun. We can win every game up to the Suns, bro.
Y'all gonna lose to the Pacers.
We can beat the Pacers.
Y'all gonna lose to the Pacers.
We can beat. Is it a home game or away?
It's in Indy. Y'all can beat the.
We can beat the Pacers.
Y'all gonna lose. You're gonna take that L.
We can beat the Pacers, man.
No, that's an L. That's an
Bet
L.
good. Bet good.
Bet good. Bet good. Right. And listen, it's on Wednesday too, so we're gonna talk about it anyway. So that ain't nothing. You feel me? So we're gonna transition to the NFL. 49ers headed to the Super Bowl. Okay, headed back to the Super Bowl. Obviously, we know it's Chiefs versus the Niners. But the question is, it's about talk all year long and shit. Is Brock Purdy elite? This, that, and the third. What you think? Does he deserve to be in the elite quarterback category?
Yes.
Elite?
No. So I would say he's
good.
Yeah, I think he's very good. That's it.
Listen, it's
no,
good
very
and
good.
Elite.
No, he's not the elite.
Now, how do you go from good to very good elite?
No, he's not elite. He's very good. He's very good.
So, okay, look. So let's.
I would have him in the.
Can I do it like this real quick?
I would have him in the top 12 quarterbacks in the league.
Okay, can we do it like this?
Go.
You said good, very good, elite, right? So that's basically okay. So that's basically saying, good. No, or you're basically saying star, superstar, elite. So if he's I'm
not saying that. You're saying that.
Well, you giving me the levels. You said good, very good, and elite.
Because you said good. He's not elite, but he's not just good. He's better than good. And he's not elite.
So
he's in the middle.
So he's not good. He's very good, which means star. Then you got superstar, and then you got elite. The LeBrons and the shit like that.
Who's
I know we're
talking
talking football,
huh? Who's the superstar in the NFL?
So that's the second level, right?
Who's a superstar in the NFL?
Josh Allen.
Okay.
Because if that's the second level, I won't say he's elite. That tier one. You feel me? Josh Allen. So he's on Josh Allen's level.
No, you put him at he's under Josh Allen's level.
So he's good then.
No, I don't. I have him as very good. Josh Allen is one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Is he? So he's not in the elite quarterback category then.
So you have Pat Mahomes on a different level.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes is he's GOAT status up there trying to get to. All right.
Yes.
Then you have the Lamar Jackson, Burrow, Allen, those guys.
Is he better than Lamar Jackson?
No, he's not better. Come on, he's not better than Lamar. So that's them, right? And then after you have those guys, the Aaron Rodgers, all those guys in that second part, right? Then after that,
hold on, whoa. Who did you put in the Pat Mahomes category?
Pat Mahomes is by himself.
Okay.
Out there in the stratosphere looking for the goats. Okay. Then after him, because Mahomes, he's not fighting with his contemporaries. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
He's looking for Brady, Montana, them Knicks.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Then you have Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Burrow, Aaron Rodgers,
Jalen Hurts.
I mean, okay, one season from Jalen Hurts is not just going to make him,
Oh, get the fuck! All right, keep going. Keep going.
But you can put Jalen Hurts in it because he's still above him anyway, right?
Okay,
so you have them guys, and maybe I might be missing some. You know what I'm saying? You want to put Justin Herbert in there, even though I don't know why.
No.
People just put him there.
No.
Just because. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna have him in that next group. Okay. He's in the tier 3s. Let's do tiers.
He's good.
He's very good, man.
Okay, so listen, to me, the question was, see, I'm not dodging the question. You know what I'm saying? Because, no, he's not in the elite QB category.
No, he's not.
I just think he's blessed. I don't know what's more to say. I've already said this. I'm not changing what I said.
What do you have to prove? What does he have to prove? You seen him in the ball.
I think he is just blessed to be on a magnificent squad.
But he's balling. It's different. It's different when you have what's his name.
You better ball with all of that.
Yo, you seen the decision that he was making in that game. You seen him, like all those runs that he was doing. That wasn't just him. That was just them dudes. That was him.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. All I'm saying is when you throwing the guys like that, it makes it a lot easier on you. And I told you before, I'm not going to be able to fully assess him until they don't have that super team no more. You feel me? You think he would be doing that if he had Pat Mahomes' squad?
Everybody has a team. Sometimes.
I get it. I'm just saying, but that's what I think. Listen, I've said it since day one. So I know he's not elite. He's a good quarterback. Elite. He's not elite.
But cool. When does he have to be? When does it get to the point when you give him that?
I'm gonna have to see it without this dream team that they got.
Oh, so he's never gonna be able to. If he stays on this team,
how we know that? How we know Brandon Ayuk gonna be there after this year? How we know this?
They're gonna pay him.
Are they gonna be able to afford him?
They're gonna pay him.
Are they gonna be able to afford him?
Because Purdy ain't getting that. Purdy, what?
Yeah, he got another year to even get extended.
So
next year is his third year, if I'm not mistaken, right?
They can pay that man.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. And listen, if it's like that for the rest of his career, then maybe he'll get looked at like Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman had a dream team out there in Dallas too. You know what I'm saying? And listen, when that dream team faded away, the interceptions went up. So listen, man, we'll see. Not to me. Maybe I know you want to call him elite.
I said he's a tier 3.
All right, so that's not elite then. So we both agree that he's not elite.
Tier 1 is Mahomes.
Okay.
Tier 2 is the guys that we mentioned.
And then 3 is the guys. Okay. So yeah, I mean, so we both agree that he's not elite.
Yeah, he's not elite. 100%.
Okay.
Not elite.
Oh, so sticking with the NFL.
But there has to become a point where you can't just be like, yo, like, if he's out there acquitted himself properly, making plays, because some of the plays he was making was not a game manager plays, bro. It was not game manager plays, bro. You know what I mean? One scrambling out the pocket.
Yeah, well, get the fuck out of here. How many times do you think he's gonna be able to get that shit off?
What?
That fucking throw he did from the side and shit. How many times do you think he's gonna be able to get that shit off?
Did you see what he did out the pocket? Boom, don't get sacked. Boom, ran. That was him. Boom, gave him the nice ball on the run. That is not a game manager play.
Okay.
And if the thing is, will people be able to just admit that? Be like, you know what? He was actually balling. He was actually doing his thing.
We're not saying he's not playing good. We're saying the people that's surrounding him is allowing him to do that because it's making it a whole lot easier.
And the funny thing is, and this is what's going to have to be said soon.
Okay.
Yes, the players around him are good, but they also have him as well. Maybe that he can be
any quarterback in that situation.
Very low draft pick, and he ends up being good. Like that happens all the time, bro. People get picked. Tom Brady was not a high draft pick.
Does Jordan Love?
He wanted to go to the greatest of all time.
Does Jordan Love thrive in that offense if he's in San Francisco?
Man, listen, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe.
Dak Prescott was surviving that offense.
Maybe.
With all them. All right. You
know where they get. Well, the thing is, he was up there getting MVP discussion, bro.
Yeah.
He was up there.
Yeah.
It's not like it's just all up until the game against the Ravens, and he was still top 6 in top 5 in MVP things. He was out there balling.
He should be throwing to all of them. He should be, but it's all good though. It is what it is. You think otherwise? Well, but like I said, we both said he's not elite, so we're practically on the same page a little bit.
We're practically on the same page. I got about 15 minutes. Let's go.
Right. So look, Jerry Jones. Dallas Cowboys. Listen, he said that they are all in on the 2024 season and not focused on building for the future. Now, listen, this is Jerry Jones we're talking about. This is Jerry Jones we're talking about. This is how you know he about to start really, really trying to go overboard because this is not what he does. He doesn't go all in. He don't do that. You know what I mean? So what more do the Dallas Cowboys need to get to and win a Super Bowl for next season? Because that's the goal for him. And like you said, I'll go.
Go ahead.
What more do you need, my nigga? I want you to understand something. They got wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, first team All-Pro. DeRon Bland, he's first team All-Pro from all them picks that fell in his motherfucking hand and shit. You understand? First team All-Pro. Zach Martin, right guard, first team All-Pro. And their kicker, which means a lot to a football team. First team All-Pro. Now, obviously, he's not out there on the field. We get that. I know. But second team All-Pro, Dak Prescott. Left tackle, Tyron Smith, second team All-Pro. He's a bona fide first ballot Hall of Famer. Tyler Smith, another offensive lineman, All-Pro. Micah Parsons, All-Pro. And their punter, obviously, like I said, he's not on the field, you know what I mean? But he's vital to the team with positioning and shit like that. All-Pro. So you got 9 people on your team that's All-Pro. You exclude the kicker and the punter, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you got 7 guys that's actually on the field for you at All-Pro. I don't know what the fuck else you need. I don't know. What is it? You need a new quarterback? I don't know. You had the number 1 offense. You had a top 5 defense. Top 6, top 7, whatever it was, hyped up all year long. What else? What else do they need? I can't tell you. How the fuck they do this all the fucking time? So is it coaching? Is it your quarterback? Who is it? Is it because Trevon Diggs is out? Nigga, he a fucking corner. And DeRon Bland came in and he a first team All-Pro. And you got Stephon Gilmore. What are we talking about? This is nothing new that we see from the Dallas Cowboys, man. So do we really know what is needed? Because like I said, and to be all the way real with you, bro, I want to say since 2010, the last 10, 11 years, the Dallas Cowboys have had the most Pro Bowlers on their team all the time. And they just get to the playoffs and they do this shit all the time. I ain't saying it's 48-17, but they get their ass whooped.
They haven't even been to an NFC championship.
It's 95. It's been 29 years. And Cowboys fans always seem to think that shit happened yesterday. Like as in 24 hours ago. No, that was yesterday, like last century. You feel me? It was the 20th century, dog. It was the 20th century. So I'm like, I really don't know what more the Dallas Cowboys need. Obviously, I'm an Eagle fan. I don't give a fuck if they get nobody. I don't give a shit. But if I'm keeping it all the way real, I'm being honest. I don't know what they need. Dak was in the MVP discussion as well. Was he not? They was talking about him too.
Yeah.
They was talking about him. You know what I'm saying? They got the run game. Tony Pollard and Dowdell and shit. You feel me? CeeDee Lamb. Oh, he's this, he's that.
But Philly, maybe it's not about what they need. Maybe it's about who they keep. Because they got pending free agents that is coming up, right?
Yeah. I mean that's yeah. Micah Parsons,
and
Lamb.
And these are some important pieces that they need to keep.
Another
that's
thing.
The question. Are they going to re-sign with the Cowboys or go get paid or go somewhere else?
Well, here's the thing, right? Because in order to pay CeeDee Lamb just broke Michael Irvin record. 1,600 yards. Get it in the slot, not on the true number 1s, but he did it. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to want top dollar unless he's willing to take a pay cut. And Michael Parsons, as much as I don't think he had what he had 2.5 sacks the last 6-7 weeks, some shit like that. He'd be going on droughts and shit with no sacks and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? So maybe he's gonna want top dollar. Can they pay again? Michael Parsons?
Yeah.
So can they pay? You know what I'm saying? You don't franchise players like that. If they doing all of that for your franchise, that's only gonna cause dysfunction. Because if CeeDee Lamb,
Tyrone Smith, offensive tackle.
Yeah, he's getting older. And
look, 33, but he's been one of the best blockers, and he's been one of the best.
But he is always hurt. Back injuries. You know, you got to think, bro. Cowboys, they do a lot of running, man. A lot of running, bro. And all them collisions every play. And he been hurt, having back injuries and all of that shit, bro. Ankle and knee injuries. Tyron Smith beat up, man.
Yeah, Stephon Gilmore. Him as well.
He older too.
You saw from the Indianapolis Colts. They're gonna need to re-sign him too, right?
Yep. Man, listen, man. Like I said, bro, I don't and Jerry Jones said he's not extending Dak Prescott right now. And so next season is the last year on that 4-year, $160 million deal.
Their center. They're gonna have to re-sign him, one of the best centers in the entire NFL.
Yeah. So man,
if they don't, and they always have one of the best O lines. Always.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So keeping some of them boys gonna be vital. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's about maintaining what you have, and hopefully these niggas can get over the hump.
Well,
you know what I mean? But we know that's not gonna happen. So what's the point of even talking about this bullshit? Jerry Jones needs to sit there and shut the fuck up. That's what he needs to do.
That's
because all the time he'd be talking and putting all the attention on him instead of just shutting the hell up and letting his football team play. Let the coach talk. Let Dak talk. Let everybody else talk. You just shut the fuck up, man. That's all he needs to do, bro.
He 81. I mean? He 81. He's stuck in his ways. He ain't gonna
win if
he got a radio. Jordan, he got a radio show. Do you see how they line up after the game to talk to Jerry Jones? Because he always talking. He's not about to be quiet. He's not.
Well, then this is what it's gonna be until he done. Till he pass this shit on.
Listen,
you get what I'm saying? Because they're gonna lose again.
And I don't mind.
Lose again. And it ain't gonna be getting it because Love getting better. The Baker about to get paid out there probably.
And we coming all the way
got
back.
A whole new stuff going on. What if they back to being today best? You know what I mean? You had some other franchise that had tough outs this year. So what happens when they make moves and get quarterbacks that they want coming up in this, especially quarterback, not just quarterbacks, but teams, players, because a lot of free agents that's out there that can maybe change the outcome of their football teams. So they're gonna have a rough fucking go with it. Let me tell you that right now. And then after seeing that bullshit that they displayed in the playoffs, you think these motherfuckers just let me go? You think these motherfuckers is gonna be scared of the Cowboys?
Nobody ever is.
The Cowboys. You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So good the fuck luck.
Good luck, and I'm here for it too. So moving on.
Niggas, man.
Listen, real quick. What was the most exciting moment for you about your team this season? I'm talking about it could be from week 1 to the AFC Championship game. What was the most exciting moment about this season for your team, for you? Let me know.
Most exciting moment for me would be when they beat San Francisco 49ers on Christmas.
I knew it.
I think that was the biggest moment. And then,
Merry fucking Christmas too, boy.
And because niggas was talking all that shit, and then obviously me and Twan had a bet, and we taxed that ass. You know what I'm saying? He has a last laugh right now anyway because they in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
But at least
he want to come on here.
Yeah. It showed that we're elite. We're up there. You know what I mean? Yep. And we Lamar Jackson got put into the MVP discussion from that moment. He was there, but he wasn't like there. But that was a moment on Christmas Day. The lights were out. The lights was out. You know what I'm saying? The lights were on them, and he performed well. The team performed well. And so that moment right there, I would say, was that moment. And then right after the week next, right after busting the Dolphins' ass, and Lamar had a perfect passing rating, 5 TDs, balled the fuck out, whooped those asses. And sealed the MVP. I think that those like 2 weeks was like the biggest moments for us. And also I'm gonna be honest, and getting that win to go to the AFC Championship.
I was about to say the divisional round.
Huh?
I was about to say you ain't gonna talk about the divisional round.
Yeah. I think that might be number 1, to be honest with you, because that was getting that monkey off his back, having a good performance in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because we can get on everybody, and I always say I think John Harbaugh and Monken had a bad game plan, not running the ball as much and all that. There's never been a team everyone that doesn't run the ball much like that always struggles. Even Pat Mahomes, when he lost to Tampa Bay, they ran the ball less than 10 times, and he did the same shit Lamar Jackson did. So it happens to most QBs that do that. You have to have a mix. You can't. It is a recipe of disaster. It doesn't work. You know what I mean? You can't just be throwing the ball. You have to mix your shit up. So, even though I have my saying that Lamar Jackson obviously didn't play well, and they I know Lamar Jackson didn't play well, but also Tom Monken and John Harbaugh also are like at fault as well. And obviously the miscues and all these other things, but that moment in beating Houston and Lamar having a good game and then saying that, okay, we can get there. You know what I mean? So now it's just getting over the hump. You know what I mean? Like everything is not just going to be right away. So, you know, you have all these top quarterbacks 9 years in, 11 years in, that didn't get to the Super Bowl and win shit. You know what I mean? And these are the some of the best quarterbacks of all time. So it happens. You know what I mean? So and teams, right? Because Indianapolis was a great team. It didn't take until a while to get there. You know what I mean? And win. So I would say then that would probably be the number one for me right there. That the divisional game. And then I would say the Christmas game.
Okay. Well, for me, everybody know I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and my most exciting moment was when they fired Sean Desai, fired Matt Patricia, and got rid of Brian Johnson. Because since day fucking one, I've been talking about the play calling in fucking Philadelphia against the Patriots when we won 25-20. And I'm sent from play one. I said, "What the fuck is this? This is not my team. I don't know who this is." First drive, who is these? Who is these motherfuckers, man? We didn't even score. What do we do? What the fuck is this? So that was my favorite moment. That was my most exciting moment, firing motherfuckers. And then the second moment, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's my favorite. But after that, you know what I mean, was, getting Kellen Moore, you know what I mean? And hopefully, like I said, Devontae Smith said, like anybody else, like any other receiver, just get us the ball. Get us the ball. So that means them schemes you was coming up with, you had Dallas #1 offense looking good and shit. Now hopefully he don't get too pass heavy because we still want to run the ball. We do both. We got a mixture of both. And I think he knows that. He know what he's dealing with. He was with the Cowboys, so he know what we do. We not just gonna go out here and pass 40 times a motherfucking game and shit. We gonna mix it up, balance it out, and do that type of shit. But yeah, my most exciting moment was firing the offensive and defensive coordinators and getting new ones in. So that was it. Even when we was 11-1, I was complaining still. So who gives a shit? So one more thing, man, before we get up out of here, bro. So obviously we know the Super Bowl is in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Then it's going to be no more football. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be no more football until September. To get back to where your team, was, or to get further, you know what I mean? What changes or additions does your team need to make to get to Super Bowl 59 next season? What you think?
I mean, I don't have much time left. I got about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
We're going to have to re-sign some of the players on the defensive side of the ball, because I know some of them are going to be, Clowney, Smith. Yeah. I think those guys are going to be. It's more about re-signing the players that might be getting gone, and I think we can get a couple of some better safeties maybe. I'm thinking. I'm not. Yeah, so I would just say to keep some of the guys on the defensive end, and then I think it's important that we get maybe a actual second wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Bateman wasn't like all that came out to be. You know what I mean? Even Beckham, like he was just one of those. We paying him a lot too. So you're paying
18 million.
You're paying him money. Like I think if we're gonna pay him like something like this, then maybe be our number one. But I think clearly Zay Flowers is gonna be our number one. And if we can get a better like a number 2 wideout, I think that would be essential. And then just make sure I get our O-line back to being good, because in that game we was fucking just struggling. You know what I'm saying? Niggas were getting after that nigga. So I would say those 3 things.
Okay, so for us, you know what I'm saying, is first off, I'm gonna start with the offensive side of the ball. Because Jason Kelce says, he just doesn't know if he's retiring. You know what I mean? So that has to be figured out as well. You know what I mean? So if AJ Brown we're not gonna have him no more, let's go ahead and get him traded. You know what I'm saying? So we can he's young, 25 years old, 26. We can get a first round pick for him and maybe a second or a third, whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? First and a third, first and a second, whatever the case may be, it'll be beneficial to us. You feel me? So handle that situation. And then handle the running back situation. Bring Swift back. And I would love to get Derrick Henry as well. Would love to get Derrick Henry. Have a 1-2 punch. Power is like thunder and lightning type shit. You understand? And then we go to the defensive side of the football. I want a speed rusher, somebody that can get to the quarterback. I want somebody who can really actually do that and get back there. You know what I mean? Obviously, defensive schemes will help as well, but the D-line schemes and stunts and shit like that. But I want to have somebody that can fly off of that edge. Linebackers have to get better. And with Vic Fangio knowing that type of shit, and I think we're gonna hire Mike Caldwell, a linebackers coach. They can look at our linebackers and tell they ain't the guys. They are not it. We need a Roquan Smith and a Pat Queen. We need a Fred Warner and a Dre Greenlaw. That's what we need at middle linebacker. You understand me? Because when they get to that second level, you got to be able to go out there and make tackles and lay the fucking wood, lay the lumber. You understand me? And the corners, the DBs, Bradbury got to go. You know what I'm saying? We got to get something for him. He got to go because he don't have no confidence. He don't have no heart. You know what I mean? All defense from the second level and the third level on defense, got to get better, bro. Got to. This offseason for us, we got 9 draft picks, if I'm not mistaken, and we got free agency and shit coming up. We got to hit. We got to do it right. I think Howie will do his job, but I hope he make all the right choices because he know where we were last year and then how we look this season, and he know what next season needs to be like. He knows. So that's it for me, man.
All right.
Well, listen, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify, appreciate you and keep listening. If you're watching on YouTube right now, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you can be up to date with all things under the lights. That's my co-host.
Still waiting for my shirt though. Tell Philly, give me my shirt.
What shirt? No, I got you. I
need a shirt and
I got you. I gotta get okay.
My guy.
I got you. I'm glad you reminded me though. Too, for sure.
So Loki, I still won the bet because I'm getting that too.
What bet?
Nothing.
What bet?
Because I didn't win the bet, but you're still delivering something to me anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, what you mean? I get a beanie and a jersey.
Yeah, but I'm getting a shirt and a hat too. So you know,
yeah, for sure. I'm gonna make sure you're straight. I got you. All so right. Listen, man, that's our show for today, people, and we gone.